Happy 4th of July to every Americans, both home and abroad and all around the world. Today is the 4th of July, and it is the greatest day in American history. It is the day that America won the war against its enemies, and freedom was acclaimed so many years ago. Many years after the independence, America has remained one of the greatest countries on earth. The leading economic country, the leading country in every great things that you can think about. And the same country is a country where you can achieve anything if you can lay your hands at it. It's a land of opportunity. It's a land, if you can see it, you can make it. It's a country where everyone around the world is trooping to. Male, female, Indians, Asians, Africans, Chinese, everyone around the world finding place of liberty, peace, and love. A place to make it. That is what America has been. And that's why it is the greatest country on earth. But as we mark independence today, what are the challenges that is facing our country? As far as we have everything blossom in this nation, also we have challenges, just like every other nation on earth. Racism challenges, Black lives matter, lives being lost, to racism in all areas, and all that has been happening in terms of racism, either to the Jewish community, to the Chinese community, to every community in America. It's a challenge that America continues to face, and I hope someday we'll be able to get over it. But the most important challenge that we have as a country is the gun violence in this country. After independence, America came back home to enact the second amendment law that gives every American the right to bear arms. Many years later, it is unfortunate that America has killed Americans the last years more than so lost to war, killing our enemies. Now we don't even have enemies killing us anymore, but we have Americans killing Americans. Every day, every week, every month, there is school shootings, there is nightclub shootings, there is mall shootings, there is shooting everywhere. We are killing our brothers, we are killing our sisters, we are killing our children, we are killing our friends, we are killing our families. That is what America has become. A country that kills itself, not a country that protects itself. We are supposed to be our brothers' keepers. Our logo says, "In God we trust." But now we're trusting in the firearms of killing Americans and not even killing our enemy anymore. In the last 1 year, so many lives have been lost to gun violence. And while we're supposed to sit down to make laws to fight against love violence, what we've been doing is playing politics. Republicans and Democrats playing politics with gun violence in America. So many people are benefiting from guns and never wanted a law that would take some guns out of the street, guns that are not supposed to be on the street. Automatic rifle, AK-47, and some other guns that are supposed to be used for war, but they are on the streets of America. And that is why we are seeing deaths and deaths and deaths every now and then, and we're doing nothing about it. So this 4th of July is a day to wake America up. Whether you're a Republican, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're black or white, or whatever color you call yourself. Remember, we are all one human being before God. We are the one that created the color of white and color of black. We bleed the same white blood, the same red blood, the same two eyes, the same one mouth, and the same set of teeth. Nobody bleeds white blood. Nobody bleeds black blood. We all bleed red blood. And when we all die the same way, and we go to the same place when we are dead. But we have lived a world where we are creating so much division in our nation, that we have blacks, white, red, green, and all that. Until we come to a point where we realize that we are one nation under God, indivisible. One nation under God, indivisible. One nation, one people. then there's a lot we'll achieve better than we have today. The country we have now is given to us by God. Nobody owns it. Whether you're white, whether you're black, nobody owns life. Life is given by God, and God can take it anytime. So gun violence in America is an issue that we must address, and address with seriousness. Not addressing it politically, the way it favors me, the way it favors you. We must be able to sit down as a people and for once eradicate guns, many guns, out of our country. As we're celebrating 4th of July today, within the last 24 hours, so many gun violence in Texas, in Maryland, and all across Nigeria, America, where so many people have been killed and wounded. May the souls of those who have been killed to gun violence continue to rest in peace, and their families find a way, to bear the loss. But we must not allow gun violence to continue in America. Freedom came to America many years ago, but inside the country, we're still killing ourselves. So I do not know if we want the killing to continue, or we want to continue to celebrate 4th of July as a freedom, and freedom indeed. May God bless America. May God bless you. May God bless me. My name is Faduri Oluwadare Joseph, aka Father Joe. I'm a Nigerian American, and I am former presidential aspirant for Nigeria in the last election. Thank you, and God bless.